This is the do now expectations for today. We are going to be using the little girl and the wolf as we did on Monday and Tuesday, but the instructions for today are a little bit different. Here are the instructions. I'm going to go over them and follow myself so that you guys know exactly what to do. First thing you're going to do is go to your Google Drive. Number 2, you're going to go to your English 1 folder. And I would say if you change the color on your folder, it might be easier to find it. Number 3, click on your English 1 journal. Number 4, go to the Reader's Response tab, which is the red tab. Number 5, complete a Reader's Response connection using the little girl and the wolf as your mentor text. Please watch the instructional video, and there are examples of readers' responses using our mentor text are attached, and they're also in your journal. Okay, so what I need to do is I need to open up a new tab, go to the Google Waffle, click on Drive, click on my English 1 folder, go to my digital journal, my digital notebook, and go to my red tab, which is Reader's Response. So see how this page has red around it and the red tab sticking out saying Reader's Response? If you notice and you scroll down, there are dialectical journal entries made by Miss Notario. And these are all based off of the little girl and the wolf. So these are examples of a text to self, slurp. She put the paragraph 3, which is the last paragraph of our story, and it has just the moral. Moral is it's not so easy to fool little girls nowadays as it used to be. So she has the page number or paragraph, the question or quote, and then her notes or summary. Okay, so moral is another way of saying lesson learned or theme. So she said what the paragraph said and then her new understanding. Then she went over here and she put how she felt about that. And she said how she connected with it. And so that's what you guys are going to be doing today. At the top, you put the day of the week, the month, and then the page number or paragraph number, and then the title. Okay, and then you will make your connection on the right side. So on the left side is a quote directly from the passage, and then on the right side is your connection. So this was a text to self connection. She gives you example of a text to text connection, and then she also gives you a text to world connection example. And so you can read these, and then what you will do is you will complete your own. Okay, so you'll put today's date, which is 9/30 or September 30th, the paragraph number that you're using from our passage, and then the title, which is The Little Girl and the Wolf. And this is all we're doing for our do now. Okay, so again, your story should be in your folder, and so you can go back to your story so that you can have that open, copy and paste the quote that you want. So if I were to copy and paste when the little girl opened the door and she saw there was somebody in bed with a nightcap and nightgown on, she had approached no nearer than 25 feet from them when she saw it was not her grandmother, but the wolf. You could highlight that. I could highlight that, copy it, go over to my journal entry. I would paste that there. Okay, so if I'm following the instructions, what's that paragraph number? So this is oops. The paragraph number is 2. Paragraph 2. And then after I pasted that, I can put my answer to the question or my understanding of why she stopped. I'm going to say she realized it was not. I'll blow this up. So this is something like you will do on your own. There's no right or wrong answer. It's just you making your own personal connection. So she realized it was not she realized that it was not her grandmother. And then this, I'm going to make a text to self connection. And then here I'm going to talk about how I feel it's hard for me to trust other people, and I really like to only stay, and share things with people that are like in my close circle or my family. So it's easy for me to realize somebody that's like outside of that circle. And that's what I'll talk about here in the text to self connection. You want to make sure that your text to self connection isn't just a sentence. I would say to have at least 3 sentences so you can explain how you're feeling. Now, if we look over to Miss Notario's, she did way more than 3 sentences, and that's because she went in deep. And that's what we want, because when we are making these connections to what we are reading later on in your writing, this can become anecdotal information that you can add. And so that is what we're looking for. But I know, since we are just beginning, that 3 to 4 sentences should be the minimum for your connection. Okay. And you don't have to do text to self. You can pick a different sentence or statement or quote, and you could do text to world, text to text. If it reminded you of the Little Red Riding Hood story and then it took a change, okay, that can be a text to text connection. So this is what we are doing for the Do Now. If you have questions, please let me know. And I hope everybody has a great day.